Vaguely. What?
Okay, so I'll. Hi everyone, how's it going? It's I, the real Wendy Chavez, coming at you today with my good friend Justin Apple Pie. We have both been Pokemon masters for. Well, you don't become a master until you have about 10,000 hours in something. We both got into Pokemon at around 6 years old, back in '97. When do you think we had put 10,000 hours into Pokemon things, whether it be watching the show, playing the games, doing Pokemon, writing? Like, when do you think we actually became masters of the 10,000 hours? Also,
how many hours have been? How many hours are in a year?
Well, I'll just find out.
I know how many minutes, but I don't know how many
825,600. Sorry. All right. So if we're doing hours, so there are 24 hours in a day times 365, 8,760, which is concerning because I know I've spent probably minimum 30 something thousand hours on Pokemon related stuff, probably more, but that's about 4 years of my life.
I would say, yeah, about 2.5 years.
2.5 years?
Maybe 3 of my life.
Okay, so all right, yeah.
Whether it was playing it, because there was years where it was nonstop until I think when Black and White came out, I stopped playing for a little bit.
Yeah, I remember you saying it was. I remember we were at Dave's house. It was 2010. It was my second apartment, the one I had after yours, and you had said, Chavez, I think I'm done playing. Like, I'll play this one, but I think I'm done playing Pokemon. And I was like, really? And then, of course, obviously, you were not done. You just had a thing you're going through. But yeah, that's I'm gonna say, well, I've spent hundreds of thousands on cards, but I've also sold those too. I
would have had hundreds of thousands of cards if they didn't get thrown out or drawn on with crayons or.
Yeah, your siblings happen to go and do that. And then, are you watching Pokemon You're watching the first episode?
I'm watching the Indigo League, yes.
I see. She's almost never in those clothes. I remember that from the first episode. Yeah, I know your mom threw some stuff out. So basically, all right. So Pokemon.
All the stuff that you see is all new stuff. My house burnt down, so I had to buy new stuff. Except that Bulbasaur back there. That's from a carnival in like 1997 at Tri-County.
Yeah. I remember. Didn't Tri-County burn down as well?
Yeah, I think so at some point.
Yeah. So we have a couple of articles, but I'll shorten it. It's the ones that I sent you. So they're basically, Pokemon has a new job offering for people.
What are you sending me on?
I sent them to you on, I think, text message. And the job offering is like, what do you expected to bring? Total work experience, they want you to have 12 plus years with a minimum of 7 years in corporate development or CVC at a technology, gaming, media, or entertainment company. So I think we're pretty much disqualified from that. I don't have 7 years in corporate development or any of those other things.
Corporate development, maybe, but F corporations.
Yeah,
and
LLCs and all that.
Knowledge, yeah. In terms of Web3 and stuff like that, I don't know the technical sides of stuff.
Yeah. So I have but they want excellent business sense and ability, deep knowledge and understanding of Web3, including blockchain technologies and NFT and/or metaverse. Then deeply connected to a network of investors and entrepreneurs in the technology sectors above Web3 and metaverse. An experience in leading equity investments, JV and/or co-development partnership transactions. So basically, we're just going to be focusing on the Web3 stuff, but they also want experience in building new products and businesses or supporting startups is a big plus. So do you think that Pokemon would use this to go and make their own separate company for these specific NFTs? Or do you think they're going to partner with BB?
I'm taking a B reel right now. I don't necessarily know if they're what they're going to do right now. Knowing Pokemon, they might try to keep things within their own company. When mobile first started, they went with what was the name of the company?
Niantic or
something with the D. No.
What year was this?
This was probably like 5 when they first released the first Pokemon mobile game. Hold on.
What was the first Pokemon mobile game?
I'm gonna look it up. I don't
Because
remember.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I remember any Pokemon mobile games before Pokemon Go.
It was a big thing with stocks when it first came out because it was the first time ever that Nintendo Pokemon was going mobile. It was.
I remember. Weren't they doing that with Mario though? They were doing like a Mario tap game.
DMEA mobile. Starts with a D. Keep going though. Keep talking. I'm gonna find it.
Okay, you find that. Smarty Pants had a 6 to 7 figure Pokemon card collection previously. Oh my god, looking forward to this. Goddamn. What's up, Wes? What Pokemon logo? Yeah, the internet would break, Wes. Pokemon game. Oh, General Darth Chaos. So the reason why a lot of people are really curious about this is because VV founders David Yu and Dan Crothers are currently in Asia right now, and they are talking to licensors.
Yeah, but so afterwards, didn't it say FUD?
You say what?
Well, no. Afterwards, he said, "I apologize. This was incorrect."
Wait.
In the tweet.
Hold on. The one that I sent you?
Yeah. After it says, "I was proven wrong."
Oh no, that's NFT Pirates. So Whale Chart says just in the Pokemon company said to enter blockchain and crypto. Someone named Bob Epico says, any reason NFT Pirates, you took off your comment about David Yu and Dan being in Asia as a coincidence. And NFT Pirates says, I was proven wrong. Tweet was based off Pokemon hiring a new Web3 expert. Didn't want to cause unnecessary speculation. But that, I mean, like, we're here to speculate. We're here to do the thing, as it were. Julie, do the thing. And for me, I mean, if we're going to go down that road and play those dominoes out, I feel like the Pokemon company, we know that they've been talking with David and Dan about doing some type of business in that, about them becoming a licensor for VV. David had mentioned that things were going fairly well, like 2 months ago, or I think even last month, but there has been no update since then. So I think it's very possible the same way that, you know, DC has Hero and Palm and Bat Cows, but they're also on VV. So I think that Pokemon could do something similar. They could go and maybe start this new company.
They could start a new one. It could be everything Nintendo. Keep in mind with the release of Nintendo World and VR sets in the future or something, if you go down to the theme parks, it'd be pretty cool to see them in AR.
So if you were, if this was your baby, would you start with characters that maybe people don't necessarily care about as much as the main ones? Like, would you start with like Mr. Game & Watch? Would you start with like Pikmin before getting to like the meat and potatoes of the company?
Well, I mean, in terms of when I was just talking about theme parks, I wouldn't consider it at all because it's only Nintendo World, so it's only going to have the basic, like, you know, like the Fab Five of Disney, Mickey Mouse, and all that. They're going to have Mario, Peach, Bowser. They're not going to. They have Donkey Kong section. They're not going to have a Pikmin section, a Star Fox section. You know what I mean?
How dare they not have Star Fox?
That would be cool though. To have like an actual whole theme park dedicated to just Nintendo. I think that could rival Disney. To be honest with you.
Yes. The whole thing with just Pokemon.
That would be like 50% of it. That's like the Magic Kingdom.
Okay. Well, so that's the parks. But what about the NFTs? What about like the collectibles that they go into? Would you start a new company and have the small guys go out first to test the waters, see how they do, or just go out right with the big guns?
I mean, Pokemon doesn't really try things. They go out with big guns. I would, but you would need a team of people working on the project for a while. How would it start? I mean, we've basically had Pokemon NFTs our whole life inside of a video game cartridge. Yeah. You know what I mean? So
they are all their different universes.
Well, now they're in our boxes. If you pay for the monthly fee on Nintendo Switch,
that's true.
Pokemon Home, which you can't access right now in the new game, it's pissing me off. But you'll be able to you can access all your Pokemon, all your shinies, all those hard working eggs that you pumped out of there. And I don't know, that it would be interesting. I feel like the game would be separate, and you wouldn't be able to get any NFTs based on old Pokemon. It would have to be like a new system, obviously. Knowing Pokemon, though, every project they do, they have some way to pull a Pokemon into a game. So on Pokemon Go, you can pull your Pokemon into the game. On Pokemon,
which is wild.
I'm sure with this Pokemon Sleep shit that's coming out, they're going to be able to
Wait,
sleep.
what's Pokemon Sleep?
You don't even know.
Wait, hold on. Megan, have you heard about Pokemon Sleep? What is it? And then?
When you wake up,
Yeah.
you're like Pokemon leveled up or something.
Oh, can you show the bunny on screen?
A bunny.
That's Bun.
Oh,
Say
it's a little
hi.
bun.
Meg is Justin. Justin is Meg.
Oh, hi, Justin.
Hey, Meg. Hi, Bunny.
Fun.
Nom, 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 nom,
Fun's like 9 years old.
Oh my, he's a big boy.
Oh, she
That's fine.
dropped some carrots.
It's better than her leaving the butt cookies over here.
Trash. Justin, help me them.
Okay, so Pokemon Sleep. That sounds interesting.
Yeah, so it's they kind of tried something like that. No, they didn't. That was Pokemon Heart and Gold and Soul Silver. They did like the step tracker thing, and then you could pull the Pokemon out of the game into there, level it up, bring it back into the game. Yeah. Same thing with Sleep. There's going to be like 4. Let me read it to you. There's going to be 4 separate sleep type things. I'm going to look for it. Give me a second. It is.
Yes, they have like nap, and they have slumber, and they have like.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm watching a video. It's very loud in my fucking ears. No. This is my first time in the new house, so my computer setup's like.
Oh, this is with Joe.
Very loud. Yep.
Oh, all right. Cool beans. Cool beans. You said you're like a block or 2 away from your old place, right? With
Island Treeside.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Let me know. Come visit one day.
But yeah, no. So there's different like they made it very minimum. It's deep sleep, slumber, baby sleep, and lots of sleep, or Snorlax sleep, whatever the level is. But yeah, I don't know. The commercial shows a human sleeping, and then they mentally know that they're going to sleep with their Pokemon, so they know if they sleep earlier, their Pokemon's going to level up more, so it helps you sleep.
That's amazing.
And now they all they need is Pokemon P Power, baby, where it's like protein, step counter, sleep. Get those gains.
Yeah, I just completed my 6th workout in 3 days today, so nice. I'm getting back into shape. Can't wait.
Nice.
All right, so we have somebody saying Pokemon should do an HRO type platform if they're smart. I think that's only for the cards, but they wouldn't be collectible, because if we want to have a type of game, like you play Pokemon the trading card game, like on the Game Boy, right?
Yeah, of course. That was one of my favorite games.
Yeah,
I wish they made a second one.
Yeah. So
you have an emulator?
Yeah. I have a Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color.
I wonder if it's on the Switch. Doesn't have that, right? There's no Game Boy on
the Switch. Oh no, it does. It has it for both, because I'm playing Super Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. Check out the shop. God, Pokemon. In terms of NFTs, I mean, I wonder if Pikachu is going to be like common, super common.
Because everyone's going to want it, yeah. Like, there's so many Pikachu. Like, there's always Pikachu available.
Do you remember what I told you about the Nicktoons cards?
Vaguely. Tell me again.
Like back in the day, Nicktoons on their website had some type of like card system where you log in every day and you get points, and you could open up packs, and the packs had different rarities in them and stuff like that, and you were able to trade them on this on this Nickelodeon marketplace for more points, and those points you were able to redeem in forums and stuff like that.
Okay.
So it was pretty interesting. And back in the day, oh my god, I had like this super rare Jimmy Neutron one, and I kept rolling until I got that rare. It was ridiculous. And I was trading all the commons of like the dog and all that stuff.
Goddard.
I think there was like Phil and Lil was like extremely rare, and Phil was
Oh,
just,
I
like,
do
a
remember
common.
this. Yeah, you needed parents' permission to go online. You needed like this. What year was this? This was many years ago.
Many years ago. It
And
was a
I had,
silver
like, dial-up
website.
forever.
It was a separate pop flash thing came up in the browser, and like it was a separate client within it was like a game within the browser.
Yeah.
And it was pretty crazy. It was definitely addicting, but there's only enough content per day to spend about 2 hours online doing, because then after that you're like you can't sit there all day and gamble. You can like just start trading people's cards and stuff like that. Like, yo, go in forums and be like, yo, I'll trade you 10 commons for like this rare, stuff like that. Yeah, I'll give you my lunch money tomorrow, bro. Like when I see you in class, like I got you.
That's amazing. Huh, that's how it started.
Pokemon's over.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw the Spearow all flying around. I was like, I know Pikachu's gonna go heck him up with his Thunder attack. I don't know how he learns Thunder at like level 5. Oh, there's a theory that's Pikachu is Red's Pikachu, and that's why he was so strong. That's why he defeated Brock and all that jazz.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's how I knew Thunder at like level 5. Okay, so for me, if they're going to want to make these collectible, which I don't know if they are going to or not, the hero type of card platform would not be good, because if in order to play the Pokemon trading card game, you need to have, like, let's say if you want to do a grass deck, you need like 6 Bulbasaurs, 4 Ivysaurs, and like 3 Venusaurs, and then you need multiple Caterpie, multiple Metapod, multiple Butterfree. And like if you just want to do like a stack deck of Nidoqueen and Nidoking, then you need like 8 Nidoking. And then the Nidoqueen that gets on there, they can do the boyfriends, and they could that attack can get very powerful. But it's just not collectible if you do it in that way. What is your opinion on that? Should they do like a game first to see how people like the NFTs, or should they say like, no, first appearance on the blockchain should be a little bit scarce, a little bit limited? And what do you think those numbers would be?
Maybe like a pre-sale, and it would be like a shiny Mew card or something, like at the movie theaters.
Oh, I remember those, yeah.
Something like a promo card. It would be like a promo piece, and then that card can be like, extremely rare. It could be very limited. I would say like $500, and cap it at like 1,000 people.
That would be super rare, especially if it's like a Mew.
Yeah. So like I would definitely, because then whatever it is, even if it's not a card, even if it's like a shiny, if it's a dark Lugia, or you know what I mean, or something.
Oh, those are dope.
Because dark Lugia only exists in Pokemon XD. By the way, it's the only lore in canon that it comes out in. There's a whole history with Lugia. I'd love to get into the history with you one day.
Yeah. Well, we can right now. Before we do, I do want to. Did you see the thumbnail on this video? On this podcast that I invited you to? Did you see the thumbnail?
No. Is it like a surprise face? You like Pokemon?
No, it's the Spider-Man. And can you read it?
When you're trying to decide what the first Pokemon was.
Okay,
I get it. Yep, I get all of them.
So Pokemon has an opportunity here, and for those of you that don't know, like we'll go through them all. Like Arceus, obviously the god of all Pokemon, so that's why a lot of people think that. Bulbasaur is obviously number 1 in the Pokedex. Explain Rhydon and Mew for people.
Mew is because Mew is the creator. He's the first Pokemon. He was the first Pokemon made according to Pokemon, and everything is a clone of him or some type of derivative of him. Yeah, Rhydon. Because if Rhydon is because back in the day when you caught Masingo and you hacked the game and all the 0s and 1s, technically Rhydon was the first Pokemon.
Because that was the first Pokemon like sketched.
Was it sketched? No, I believe it was because in the code, technically Rhydon was the first Pokemon, which is why Masingo sometimes turned into Rhydon.
I thought the code for Masingo was...
It was the first Pokemon made... Yes, it was the first texture file to be put in the game, I believe. Hold on.
Oh, okay, that's
right
what that
on.
was. Because the
First,
signal code, I think, was supposed to be. Why am I thinking Kangaskhan and Cubone and Marowak? I don't know why I'm thinking that right now when I'm talking about Signal.
it was the first Pokemon ever created. This is also the reason why sprites of Rhydon were so widespread in the original games.
Copy. All right, that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's one of the talks between David and Pokemon. Yeah, we're not sure. I know they're traveling in Asia right now, but
Rhydon, Clefairy, and Lapras were the first 3 Pokemon.
Oh wow, that's dope.
That makes sense because when a Pokemon used Substitute, they turned into a Rhydon.
Oh yeah,
back in the day.
Yeah, the small ones are. I never used that move, but I do remember other people use that move.
The computers would use it as assholes all the time.
Yeah, it was like I hate it when like they confused us first and then they did it, because then we had to see if we roll to see if we were still in confusion, and then if we hit, we don't know if we could break the substitute. That was wild.
I see Carl R over there. He's talking about Gods Unchained. I don't know anything about it. I just know that it's a game on Web3. Is it like good?
They partner with Immutable X, which they partner with. Like most of the Web3 games are on Immutable X. It's absolutely wild. They announce new partnerships like every day. I don't know if it is or not. If it's a good game, I hope it is. Any good Web3 game is just good for the space. You tired? We keep it up.
I'm not tired. I'm
hey, Misty.
high. Had a lot of chicken.
Oh, me too.
Doing Pokemon things.
Oh, one second.
The trading card game that pays to play. It looks like I'm looking at like a League of Legends login right now.
Not Gods Unchained, League of Legends.
I'm on Gods Unchained, but the front web page reminds me of like the start menu for Smite or League of Legends or Dota, like any type of MOBA. It does say trading cards though. My God, it's a .exe file. What am I doing right now? I'm downloading it.
Oh, you're gonna get hooked. I hope you get hooked.
I'm gonna get effing hooked. Look at this. I gotta buy God tokens. Is that the crypto? What's happening?
I guess. Oh wait, let me see how much what they're worth. If they're even a crypto.
Dude, look at this. There's a client that I have to log in. It looks just like Smite, like when I played Smite back in the day.
Oh yeah, Gods is a crypto. It's number 452. There's a max supply of this of 500 million.
Dude, that's it right there. Fuck this. I'm not a big fan of the card game stuff. Make a MOBA and make the characters and the skins the NFTs.
Wait, so I don't know if this is a good or just you have to play this game and let me know if it's good or not, because there's only 500 million of these tokens. I don't know if they're deflationary, probably not. But the volume on it the last 24 hours is 2.2 million, and the market cap's only 44 million. So their volume is ahead of Omi. It's like double of what Omi is, and I'm so curious about this company because I might need to buy some.
It's in Apple. I'm signing up.
Oh, so the price is only 21 cents a token, but they were over $6 a token in December of 2021. That's really interesting. That's very interesting. That's like a 30x from here.
I'm trying to figure out my YouTube email right now.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta send the email real quick.
Well, no, I'm signing up for this game. I just don't want to sign up with I don't want to get a million emails.
Gotcha.
I just don't know what. I have so many goddamn things signed into my Chrome browser. I don't know what. I have the business. I have my other business.
Oh, you have 2 businesses?
Well, the company that I work for. Just an apple pie. Okay. That's my password.
Coinbase. Sorry, one second. Okay.
Does anyone have Gods Unchained and they want to give me a referral code in there?
Yeah. Anyway, it's definitely worth checking out. I can see the same amount
Carl.
of fun. Yeah, Carl. If you have a
I'll
code,
take your referral code. I'll give you whatever you need. I don't know if it does anything.
Carl's probably scrambling, like, oh god, where is it?
Where's my referral code?
But like, is that SpongeBob episode, or like, we threw out his name? I was not. Yeah. Okay. You ever?
God, I really want to play League of Legends now that I'm looking at this, though. I'm very upset. I haven't played in so long.
Mm-hmm. You haven't played? Yeah, I haven't. I've never played that or WoW. I got briefly into WoW for a minute because of WoW Funeral from back in the day. That seemed to be really interesting to me. But outside of that, no. It's just, it looks so addicting, and my personality would not.
No, it definitely was. I played it for a little bit on a private server. Sorry.
You want a Red Bull? You want?
No, it'll give me wings.
I remember one time at Synergy. You remember Synergy, that gym?
Yes.
They had the Red Bull girls go in there, and they were just in these booty shorts and in this tight tank tops. They were just handing out Red Bulls. But unfortunately, I was being too much of like a health person at the time. I was like, no, I don't need it. As I like hit the bag, I was like talking like Optimus Prime. I was like,
I'm signing up. Taking too long.
Sorry, Carl. You missed
your Carl!
That kills people.
Crosswalks. I have to click on all the crosswalks.
What happened to that guy that created all those videos? The llamas with hats, the Candy Mountain Charlie.
Candy Mountain Charlie.
Oh, Carl says wait. Carl's trying to. Is it too late for Carl?
Carl, you're too late.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. Wait, can I go back? Can I unconfirm my email?
You ever see those memes of like the Asian dude, and he's like, when you step on your dog's foot, and he's like at the beach, like,
oh no.
I feel like that's what Carl's like right now. He's like,
let me do create an account. I'll do it again, see if it's like this already exists.
Wait, so Carl says, haha, it's all right, but I don't know if...
Okay.
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
It's all right.
You don't want to recreate another account and give another email.
It's all right. It's all right.
Remember your old email that you had for like 20 years, the Chico Yodi, like 13 or something?
Yep, it's gone. I have no idea what the password is. My Yahoo, everything about it. I tried. I'm like, I'm the only person. I'm like, I don't know where my honeymoon was, man. Like, I was like 9. I'm like, I don't know my security question.
You know what I used to use for my bank? It was like, where did you grow up? Pallet Town. What school did you go to? PS 118. Like, it was just all from cartoons.
I definitely remember that being your password back in the day. And then it was the lab, the doggy.
Yeah, doggy. Good times. Oh God, we had such crazy.
I can't find my email. Oh, because I'm using the Justin Apple Pie Chrome login for the StreamYard.
Gotcha.
So I'm in it, and I'm just looking for it everywhere else.
It's your moment of bliss, Carl.
Gods Unchained. Confirm.
All right. He found his. If anyone else wants to sign up, that's listening.
Start playing now by logging in the game launcher. Okay.
Is it making you connect to like a MetaMask or anything?
I don't know, man. I also don't know where my yellow piece of loose leaf paper is that has all my codes.
Codes like passwords?
I have to find those. Yeah, all my crypto wallets.
Justin, you have those on one piece of paper?
Yep. It's okay. I also have pictures of it somewhere years ago. So
You took a picture of it?
Yeah.
What if your phone got hacked?
Uh-oh.
That's the most you're like a tech person. That's like the most unsafe thing that you can do.
Yeah, no.
Oh my goodness.
It'd be a great story one day.
I literally got safe deposit boxes, plural, at the bank for my stuff. And you just write it on a yellow piece of loose leaf paper.
Yeah, on an unactivated version of Windows.
I'm surprised that you just didn't put it in like your notes in your phone or something.
You know what it is actually? I think the MetaMask. I think I have a Chrome extension on one of these tabs somewhere. Let me look.
How many tabs do you have open?
Justin. Yep. So Justin, if I go here and click on the fox, nothing's happening. Why is nothing happening? Welcome back.
The fox, eh?
Great. What's my password? This could be fun.
Oh Lord.
No way.
No, wait, what?
Oh my god.
What?
I clicked the fox and I typed in a password and it worked. So I have $76 in ETH. In this one. What else? I think this is where my Feesh are.
Feesh.
I don't know.
Oh, you haven't been paying attention to your Feesh?
I don't know how to do anything on here. Yeah, this is where all my NFTs are from OpenSea.
Oh, so you never logged into Finder?
No, I don't have a Finder.
It's Tinder for your Feesh.
Ay.
They can find love.
After fighting people's fish for a while, I don't want to date any fish. You're all assholes. I kill you all.
That's amazing.
Please also check the new. Where's the fire hydrant? It's right here. Whoa! Hold on. There's sound effects and shit. What is happening?
I don't know. We're deaf over here. We can't hear.
All right, here. Where are you?
I'm right here. I have no comms.
Yeah, no. Hold on. My mouse.
I really feel like I should shave my eyebrows again. I feel like they're getting a little thick.
Don't do this. No.
No? You don't want me to?
It's illegal.
It's illegal.
I'm calling the police.
Carl.
Okay, so
Carl is like my new favorite. Carl.
There we go. Okay. Game requires an update. Perfect. Let's see. Present. Share screen.
In the beginning, apparently he got $10,000 worth of Immutable X. Okay, we're gonna have to stream. Oh,
Who
okay,
does?
good. Oh, Carl R. He played cons and changed the beginning.
Wow.
A bunch of Immutable X. That's legit.
Well, now I don't want to play.
Update in progress. If I shave my eyebrows, Gary Kensel will show up.
Okay. See, it's very like League of Legends right now.
Yeah. Learn. Oh, I'd be learning.
There's a mobile pre-alpha test. Learn to play. Tips and tricks to get you started. I know.
Does it give you bonuses?
I'm not
casual.
Watching.
I'm a casual.
Yeah, let's go to. I'm not watching I have to select a deck. My decks. No, let's go back. I guess I'm gonna leave. Radiant Spirit. At the end of your turn, a random friendly injured character is healed for 2. I can't read this.
I can't either.
There we go.
I have good eyes.
Look at the top card of your deck. After a creature attacks, gains 1 strength.
I'm doing good. High defense or high health.
Character. Let's do the big gorilla.
Harambe. Harambe would have liked Vivi. He would have liked
Perfect.
Feesh too.
Perfect.
Oh.
I have some type of thing. So casual play. I'm in a queue. Whoever's about to verse me, they're in for it.
Yeah,
I have no idea what I'm doing. Nice. Put it into Omi. I guess the IMX isn't worth anything right now.
So it's so strange. Immutable X has some really like top tier, like S tier talent. But yeah, their token, it's so strange. The token's like not, I mean, it's a big bear market, so that's probably why it's not doing so hot. Like they got on like big exchanges and then they went down. It like didn't make sense at all. The one things that I think contributed to that was the fact that there are a lot of token unlocks from the company. That's why I love Omi so much. There's no more token unlocks. Everything is already out there. Immutable X was like $5 back then.
Yeah, no, I remember. I didn't want to buy it because I was like, Jesus. That was before it was like released too. I was in like pre.
Oh man, it's 83 cents now. Rip. Maybe 10. Oh, let's check it out. I'm on the thing right now. We can go to max. Oh my god, it was like $9 at one point. That's redonkulous.
Well, it's because you have people like Alex Becker and all these FUD internet gurus now teaching crypto when they know nothing about it.
Yeah. And then did you see the run on Silicon Bank today?
Did not.
So basically what happened was that the FDIC only insures you up for $250,000 for each person in any bank, at least per bank account. And Silicon had this run on its bank because they forget what was it? I think it was Silvergate that they had invested in that went down or is going down. So there was a run on this bank, and there was a total of $151 billion that were uninsured from the FDIC. So all of that was taken out of Silicon. So they lost $150 billion, and it was ridiculous. So I think that bank is pretty much done with. And then we have, hold on.
Oh my god! Can you see what's happening right now or no?
I can't. It looks like there's nothing on the page. Why? What's it look like for you?
Okay, hold on. I don't know, man. Keep. Oh god.
Justin?
Yeah.
Have you ever used USDC?
No, what's that?
The US dollar coin. It's supposedly a stable coin.
Stable coin? No, I have not.
It's down like 6%.
That's weird. It's supposed to be a stable coin.
Yeah, or it's down to 0.93 right now. I don't know what the fudge that's. Why is that? Oh my god, it's literally just happening.
I don't know.
It's literally just happening the last like 20 something minutes. It was at 98 cents back at 50 minutes ago. It was at 98 cents. Now it's at 94. I apologize, 93.
Dude, I just gave my turn up. I have no idea what's happening. I don't know how to do anything.
I can't see what.
Yeah.
This is why you should have done this tutorial.
Let me share with you again.
Okay. All right, hold on.
Present.
Quote tweet.
Share screen. Share screen.
We're also
window.
playing at Gods Unchained and watching at USDC.
I don't have enough mana.
Crash. Oh, wait, what? You need mana?
I don't have enough. Where's my mana? Is it 2?
Oh, wait, hold on.
So how do I get mana then?
Does it refill? Oh, now you have 3. Does it refill each turn?
I don't know.
This reminds me of Hearthstone.
I just dealt 1 damage, and I guess I'm going to flip because I have no idea what I'm doing. Now I have 1.
Highest god.
I have life points.
Oh, that.
Yeah, it's 2. It goes up each turn. Aha. So right now I have 28 life points. And I have no cards face down in defense mode. This is just great.
In defense mode.
What's he doing? How is he putting these things out? He's just going to attack my life points. Oh, look.
It's going to attack your life points directly.
Oh, shit. After you attack. Now I must rest.
Ugh.
Because I don't have enough mana.
Oh, so if you win, you get packs and getting certain levels. You open the packs and they can be worth a lot of money. I guess if you keep the highest Gods Unchained cards sold for 210 ETH. Holy freaking crap.
Jesus.
Justin, get really good at this game and become super rich.
Dude, I'm clearly so good right now.
You gotta get good. GG.
Dude, why does this guy take forever to do something in his game?
Well, because he's doing like 3 different moves and
yeah, I get it. We get it. He knows the play. Deal 2 damage to a random enemy creature and give
YOLO.
1, and then give 3 strength and overkill to a friendly creature when this enemy. So I'm confused.
Apparently there's small.
What do you mean I don't have enough? I just had 4. Bullshit.
Well, now you have 3. And it's slowly recharging. Oh, Coinbase paused USDC to be used until Monday when banks open. Oh, same thing with Binance. Binance just posted a tweet saying Binance has temporarily suspended auto conversion of USDC to BUSD due to current market conditions, specifically related to high inflows and the increasing burden to support this conversion. This is normal risk management procedural step to take while monitoring the situation. I don't like this. I mean, it's very convenient. Don't you think?
Gotcha. Well, this guy's gonna kick my ass, but I kind of get it.
Can you see your life points? What are his life points?
His are 30. I haven't hit him once. You know what it is? This god over here that he has,
yeah.
I think can attack my life points directly, but the other ones couldn't.
Okay.
So that was fucking me up. Now, dude, he can attack me 5 million times. It's ridiculous. I can't do that.
Oh, it goes up each turn. Yeah, it's a lot like Hearthstone, he says. Apparently people are playing, Carl. Get back into it. Yeah, this would be something cool. But Pokemon already has this TCG. I haven't kept up with it, though. What's the TCG like now?
Am I out of mana points?
Yes.
Okay. Ouch. Attack me directly. They can just attack directly?
I guess he built his deck like that.
Maybe I can attack him, though.
Well, you have 0, whatever that's called, on the bottom left. And he has 5? What the heck? Oh, my body. Oh, Lord. My blade. Help my blades. My body. People will buy and sell to create decks. Oh yeah, this dude probably like. Remember that scene in?
Yeah, he's gonna win because of the points. Yeah, okay, I understand how it works now. I'm not gonna let that happen again.
There's a scene in one of the Fast and Furious movies where this guy's like, "Yo, he's probably got 100 grand under that hood." That guy probably has like 10 grand on his deck. Yeah, I could see that the way he built it. What Pokemon episode are you up to now?
Pokemon would be fun like this. What Pokemon? I don't know. I'm playing Johto leagues now.
Oh, I was gonna say this did not look like an early Indigo League. Oh, it's Gary. Wait, is that Gary? No, never mind.
Let's see.
I thought it was. I thought it was him.
Oh, come on, Peter Ball,
Pokemon.
Advance battle. I don't know. So, Pikachu's being stolen by Team Rocket. It looks like.
Oh no! I wonder what's gonna happen.
Prepare for trouble.
Oh, they were bamboozled.
Let me I'm gonna go get water.
Okay, go get water. I have my water. I will entertain the people until you get back. Ooh. Well, hello, Daffy. Okay, so yeah, USDC not doing so hot here. There seems to be quite a bit of sell pressure as this gets down to, we're down to 6 points. Oh yeah, this is. I do not like this about the USDC coin. Going like, oh lordy. I wonder who else is looking at this right now. I wonder who else is. Let me see if Coinbase did a tweet about this, because if Coinbase did a tweet with Binance. Oh, Binance did it first, and Coinbase did it 20 minutes ago, saying we're temporarily pausing USDC conversions over the weekend while banks are closed. During periods of heightened activity, conversions rely on US dollar transfers from the banks that clear during normal banking hours. When banks open on Monday, we plan to recommence conversions. Your assets remain safe and available for on-chain sends. Are they, though? Are they? I don't know if they are. This is a very, very inconvenient timing. Oh yeah, Silvergate going down, run on Silicon Bank, and then let me text a buddy of mine and have him. Oh, well, hello. That's not water. Is that Ben and Jerry's?
Yeah, ice cream.
I love you so much. I love you so much, man.
I love ice cream.
Yeah. Oh.
It's half baked because I'm fully baked.
Good. I think it was earlier. So, okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. So, if Pokemon does go to VV, I'm gonna have to make like 8 videos a day, maybe not that many, but just like, okay, what's a Pokemon? And then kind of like, where do you start that? Do you start that with like the opening of Professor Oak in like Red and Blue, saying like, some people use them as pets, others for fights. I don't know what to.
Well, would you use them for pets or fights?
I mean, I guess I would definitely train them. I don't know if I can actually have them fight. I mean, that seems so like radical. Like it seems so. But I mean, also, how do you know yourself? How are you a complete person if you've never been in a fight and you don't know what?
You don't. You're level 5, bitch.
It's true. So I think maybe light sparring for Pokemon, if Pokemon were real in the real world. Hey, come on, Baby Squirtle, hit me with some, your best punches. Or I know he knew Tackle, but he could learn Mega Punch. He could learn Skull Bash too, and that apparently just destroyed opponents.
You can just bring them to the vet, and they'll be okay at the Pokemon Center, and they'll be okay.
It's wild that was free, and the Pokemon centers kept getting more and more funding because they got bigger and bigger as time went on. But that was a free service.
That's because they don't have to worry about healthcare, like some people.
Yeah, but who pays for that in that Pokemon world?
The government.
How much are the citizens taxed? I'm so curious at the socioeconomic.
I don't know. Have you seen the cities in the new Pokemon game? They're rich people cities. They're crazy.
That's true. I wonder if there's any dank ghettos in the Pokemon. I feel like there definitely were. Remember that episode where there were 2 rival gyms that both wanted to be a gym? One had an Electabuzz and one had a Scyther.
Yeah.
I feel like that was like a ghetto town. They were
Lieutenant Sarge. I mean, there were oil canisters too in the area.
Yeah, Lieutenant Surge was. Well, he was also a former military man, so he he killed people.
Mm-hmm.
His riot shoes, saw some stuff.
In the manga, I think he was like a bad guy.
Yeah. Him, Sabrina, Koga, and Blaine kind of was iffy, but he changed sides eventually.
Doesn't he die? He gets killed, I think.
Blaine?
Doesn't he? For turning sides?
Well, he's very sick because all of the Mew clones kept dying because it lacked a certain genetic component every time they would try to bring a Mew clone to life. So
Ditto.
Yeah, a lot of the failed clones just became Ditto. But what he did was he injected some of his cells into the Mew clone and injected some of the Mew cells into himself, into his arm, so that this way they would share a psychic connection. And he held control of it with a giant spoon, and his arm was eventually going to kill him one day. But he had one of the best fight scenes, I think, in those were the big invasions where they had all of the Team Rocket members, like Lieutenant Surge, Sabrina, Koga, attack other gyms like Cerulean City, Celadon City, and Pewter City. Do you remember what happened in the Pewter City one?
I do not.
Brock had all of his Graveler take his Geodude and rock throw them. They yeeted them up in the air. And then Brock said, "All right, Geodudes, harden." And they hardened. They became heat-seeking missile down on the enemy. It was the coolest heckin' thing that Pokemon has ever done.
Right? It didn't give us that. And then Pokemon Stadium comes out. What an intense battle! They're just standing there.
Right, that's there. But yeah, Pokemon got very adult. Like we can start with the sexual stuff where Green her shirt got cut open by a scyther, and then like she had Pokeball boobies. She's like, "Oh, you did that," and then like her Jigglypuff and whatever came out of the Pokeballs.
I'm googling Poke boobies right now.
You were gonna find some weird stuff if you Google Pokeboobies.
I've already done it. I'm going on Instagram right now. There's a Nidoqueen that's like pushing the Pokeballs together.
No, that's horrible.
There's a little black kid with two Pokeballs and a bra on. There is, I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, yeah, now I'm getting to the weird side of the internet. Okay. This girl has one Pokebooby. I don't know how it's possible.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
I need to stop looking at Pokeboobies and keep eating.
So, violence, not made for kids. You had an Arbok cut in half.
Yes.
You had a presumably Red had died in the third volume, I think, where Yellow finds a icicled version of Red. Like it looked like Red was frozen and was ripped out from it. But yeah, you just have a lot of really, I don't want to say unnecessary violence because it definitely drove the story forward, but Lieutenant Surge tried to drown Red. And if it weren't for Poliwhirl finding that water stone and evolving into Poliwrath, he would have succeeded. He would have killed the kid.
Mm-hmm.
What are your favorite parts of that manga?
I remember there was a part where Giovanni, I think he froze like it was the Magmar, I think.
Oh, that's dope.
He froze a Magmar and then he I think he hit it and it separated into pieces.
Damn. Killed the Magmar. How do you freeze the Magmar?
Say it again.
How did he freeze the Magmar?
He used a move, like a freeze move, I think.
With what Pokemon? Like Nidoking? He can learn Ice Beam, I think.
It was a Cloyster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was a Cloyster, and he put a bunch of Magmars in ice, if I remember correctly, and then just sliced them all into pieces.
Jeez, Giovanni's so gangster.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, Red kills Brox's Onyx. Forgot about that.
Oh, does he?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! I didn't even know about that.
And Koga's Arbok melts the corpse of a Psyduck.
Oh, why don't I remember this? I got to reread this. That's such
Crazy.
well.
Lance
I know
kills an entire city with his Dragonair's Hyper Beam.
Yeah, that's true. Lance was so evil. Like Jesus, man. Like Team Rocket couldn't even stand up. Like Team Rocket had to partner with like the heroes and try to take on the Elite Four. It was wild. So Sean says, unfortunately, I don't think Vivi will get the Pokemon license. I have faith. I have faith. Maybe he has a license, but I'm losing faith to do anything cool with it. I thought it would get something with Niantic and Mutual X, and it would be similar to Gods Unchained. I don't think that's the move for Pokemon.
Nintanic isn't part of the trading cards, though.
Yeah, that's true.
TCG is separate. It always has been. That's why even the game was totally different. Like back in the day on Game Boy, it was made by a different developer.
Yeah. I mean, do you think Pokemon would take existing games and try to make them NFTs, like mint your NFTs?
I never did it, but remember when we buy Pokemon cards, there was a scan code.
Oh, for the E series, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they did that. Do you remember e-reader cards for Game Boy Color?
Not for Game Boy Color.
Or no, it was Game Boy Color.
Was it? I felt like that was in the third generation. They did those cards, wasn't it?
But they worked on the Game Boy. It was an e-reader. It was the e-reader device. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking of camera. Sorry, I was thinking of the
Game Boy the Surfing Pikachu.
No, the Game Boy camera, because it was also like an appendage that you plugged in.
Yeah. I think you used that for Surfing Pikachu, right? In the Pokemon Yellow game. Yeah.
But yeah, I remember with the e-reader cards, there were specific Pokemon cards, and each one had a mini game. And there's actually some games that are lost to this day because the game was only made and stored on the e-reader card. So if nobody has that Pokemon card anymore, that mini game's gone forever.
Oh,
there's no like.
It's stored on the card.
Mm-hmm. It's not stored in the e-reader.
How do you do that?
Because it was like a QR code that you swiped down, and
I remember that.
It's a whole documentary on it. You can actually look it up. There's so many lost cards and lost mini games, and some people were able to recreate them if they remembered it. Some people
weren't. That's interesting because I kind of want to buy some of these e-reader cards now, just because then you have it. And, that's really interesting. Send me that. What was the documentary? Send me that documentary.
Yeah, of course.
George says not cool if EV doesn't have Pokemon. They just strongly they have it. Candidate investors backlash would be insane. Well, they never said that they had it. They just said that they were in talks with Pokemon and that David said talks they thought was going well. And even if Pokemon says, hey, we're doing this NFT project on our own, that does not mean that they won't also be on VV. So you got to kind of take. I want to see how things play out. So could at some point, I was imagining physical Pokemon cards become digital NFTs. That'd be dope. I just want them to be. I want them to have two different things though. I want them to have. I guess the cards could be a game like Gods Unchained, but then the actual physical collectibles would be scarce. I do want them to be scarce. I don't know though. I mean, that'd be kind of dumb if there was just like 1,000 Bulbasaurs and everyone that just wants a Bulbasaur. I'd be like, I want a Bulbasaur. Yeah. Oh, hey, JQLXRP. Yes, me, you, your wife, and Brittany will do karaoke one night in April. I'll let you know. Justin, when was the last time you went for a VV drop?
A VV drop?
Mm-hmm.
A long time ago. You mean like when did I wait for one on my phone?
Yeah. When have you tried to go for one?
I think it was Jurassic Park was the last thing.
Oh, damn, that was a while ago. So they had some Finding Nemo stuff today. I'm trying to
No,
think
they didn't. Is there enough? Is there more for me?
there is, and some are also they're posters. They're not like little Nemos or little Dories.
Finding Nemo is my favorite.
You're just like, no, there is. Is there enough for me? Yeah. How many gems do you have in the account?
I don't know. My credit card's on it.
Okay. Did you ever get a VV logo? Did you ever go and buy one of those?
A VV logo on what? Feesh?
No, the gold and silver VV logo.
I know nothing about it.
It's like $3,000, but I think that's a grail. That's a future grail.
No, I don't need that. You can't make me.
Okay, $3,000. Will you buy a Walt, a partner statue?
Maybe.
Okay. That one I think has a really good option for ROI.
I'm gonna play this game where I don't know my goddamn password.
Which game?
The game where I don't know my password and I can't log into
gotcha. That's the game. Okay. Can't believe you had it on a yellow loose leaf fit. That blows my mind.
Yeah, I wrote it at work one day too. It's like old. It's terrible when you forget your password. It doesn't work.
So USDC at a point just went down to 91.7 cents. And then rebounded to 93.5 cents.
Gotcha.
Trying to see what episode that is, but there's a glare on the screen. Ooh, body. I need to eat more chicken. My body hurts. Oh. Yeah. Oh. What are you doing this weekend? Doing a milk
cart. Didn't you go to Vegas?
I went to. That was 2 weeks ago.
How was it?
Well, that candy you gave me was really strong because I took one piece.
I don't even know yet.
So, you haven't taken it?
No, I was going to tonight, but
okay.
I do have stuff to do tomorrow.
So I took one piece, and after like 2 hours, I was like, I kind of feel it. This isn't doing much. So I took another one, and then like an hour, maybe 2 hours later, I was playing poker, and I thought I had like king 9, and apparently I had queen 9, and I just, the cards are moving, the cards are changing. I was like, okay, I need to stop playing. I went up with the girl that I was with there, and we met with my friend Mike. My friend Mike was having his retirement party there, so that was great. And we had this, we were talking about this one guy, Tyler, that I was playing poker with, that he had only had been with 2 women intimately, and he got both of them pregnant. And it was just like, this dude should not be in Vegas. So
he's going to meet the right person.
Yeah. So we wanted to go to Fulton Street, where all of those TVs are like on like the ceiling, and it makes really cool things. Like, yeah, that'd be great. Let's go. And then as we're getting to the Uber, I was like, guys, I'm really not feeling well. I really don't feel good. I feel very, very weird. So I have this thing where I would check my phone, I would check my water, I would check my tattoos, and I would like phone, water, tattoo, and then I would check the girl that I was with because she was leading me back to the room. I was like, I can't get out of this loop. So unbeknownst to me, she puts on
Can I buy these tomorrow, by the way?
The what?
Can I buy these tomorrow? I still got to verify myself.
Yeah, you can buy it tomorrow.
Okay. Continue.
So she puts on Impractical Jokers, but I don't know it at the time. I'm at the point where I don't actually know what's real life. And I was like, am I in a ditch somewhere, or am I on this comfortable bed? I don't know. So eventually I get to the point where I think that this is virtual reality. Like the life that I'm living is virtual reality. And I say like, oh wow, this was an insane experience. Why did we code all of this bad stuff like war and famine, death, and like we want to have an experience. We'd have the option for that. But make it so that people can live out their wildest dreams. And as I'm still in this universe, I think I'm talking to the guys that are like, I have this headset on supposedly, and I think I'm talking to the people outside. So like, hey guys, I know I have X amount of time in here. Code this to where I only become a billionaire, and I only live like this lavish lifestyle, and the hotel turns into my house, and the girl I'm with is like, I think is like my life partner. But I'm not talking to anyone. I'm actually talking to the guys, the impractical jokers on the TV. And I was like, oh, I got out of the loop. It was the strangest. I don't think I'm ever doing that again. I don't think. But yeah, be advised. Give it up, the governor. Love life. Oh, just from the street. It was just the girl that was on. How's your love life going, Justin?
Huh.
That good, huh?
It's funny. I'm not really seeking it. Oh no, I just spilled ice cream all over my leg.
Oh no.
That's how my love life's going right now. I don't know. It's going. I just asked the girl to go out. We're going to the city either next weekend or the weekend after.
Okay.
We're going to go to the Museum of Natural History.
Ooh, what are y'all planning to do outside of the Museum of Natural History?
I don't know. Fuck on a beluga whale. We could. No, I don't know. She lives in Brooklyn. Maybe I'll stop by her place.
Nice.
But I want to go see the new like exhibits and stuff like that for astronomy.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
You ever hear of the Wonder Bars? I heard of a Wonder Ball.
I heard of a Wonder Bra.
Oh.
No, what's the Wonder?
He wants some of that candy. We can give you some Wonder Balls.
Are you from the range? Oh, that's okay. That's work. Yeah, no, I don't. I don't. I'm good.
I have some candy in this cup, in this SD card tray.
It's amazing. So yeah, JK, we'll talk about that when I go when we do karaoke one night next month. I'm going to Mexico next month. Can't wait.
Don't drink the water.
No, I will not drink the water. So part of the trip was vacation, where I was in Vegas and whatever, and then the other part of the trip was like a job. It was like a work thing in Louisiana, and that hurt. That was I'll tell you about it off camera, but that's it was wild. So we've been streaming for like an hour. Is there anything else you want to go over?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we sidetracked from Pokemon, but
we sidetracked a lot.
Pokemon's great though.
How much of your bank account or your net worth will you spend when Pokemon comes out with their NFTs?
I mean, you got to catch them all, right?
Got
So.
That's it.
I just hope they don't make the price too high per roll, or I don't know how it's going to work.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
what if it's a pay to play Pokemon? What if it's like you run into a random encounter battle and then it's like, oh no, you need to buy a Pokeball?
I don't know.
And then I'm like, oh no, and I'm paying 99 cents per Pokeball and I'm missing. I'm waiting for the third wiggle every goddamn time.
I would be so salty
if I caught the legendary Pokemon in a Pokeball. Are they worth more as an NFT if they're in the Pokeball and not?
That's a very good call. When you trade them, like let's say you traded in red or gold or silver or whatever, did you get the ball that they were in when you traded them?
Say it again.
All right, so you know how like let's say if you have a lure ball that you caught a Poliwag with, and if you trade that Poliwag that evolved into a Poliwhirl, whatever, to somebody else, when they send that Pokemon out, do you see the lore ball go out the same way you see a Pokeball or a Great Ball or a Fastball?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Know.
Oh.
No, oh, yeah, you do. You do in the games, yes. Yeah, if you catch them with that. I don't, because every Pokemon that I catch is in a Pokeball. I always catch Pokemon in a Pokeball. In my game, I have 10,000. I have 9,999 Pokeballs at all times, and that's it. That's it. I caught all the hardest legendary was towards the very end of the game. I was trying to complete my goddamn Pokedex.
Which game?
The new game. And there's these Chinese Pokemon. They're like the 4 Chinese legendary things. I don't even know their names because I've never used them. They're in a box. I shiny hunt now.
Okay.
But there was this fish one. It looks like a tiny little like weird fish. And I must have thrown 800 Pokeballs and turned the game off twice because it was like absolutely ridiculous. It would not let me catch it. The random roll rate was just not my friend in that. Meanwhile, me and my friend were competing to do the Pokedex, and we were both up to the same 2. He did it in 5 minutes, and took like he went to bed. He woke up, and I'm still like screaming. I'm like, this is bullshit. I'm like talking to him in the goddamn Discord channel.
I feel like they are easier to catch now though than they were in like the older games. The older games, like the legendary birds, were hard. Legendary dogs were hard. Like they were just like impossible.
Look at Super Duper Hank.
Yeah, I know. I just messaged him on Twitter. I was like, yes, please let us know.
Yes. Tell us. And then tell me how they got the job there.
Yeah, we want to know. I want to work for them. Yeah. I don't want to work for anyone anymore, but maybe for a short period of time.
It depends. For a slight period of time. Just until the next release so I can leak it.
Go rogue. All right. I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna end this. I'm super tired. I need more chicken.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to bed.
That's fine. I went to PDQ. Amazing.
Nice. All right. I love you guys. All right. Bye.
Have a good night. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow.